one like archetype of women I feel like needs to be kind of debunked once and for all is the rich auntie, like the single rich auntie, like with no kids and what? That's her best life, and she's so happy, and she's this and that. I'll be like, not really. I'm not rolling. Like I'm not really a believer. Like yes, maybe 5%. Let's go with that number. Maybe 5% truly like no man, no good, kids at 50. I get to do what I want. You by yourself, everything fine and grand. But I think most of them just end up in a position. You're gonna make the best of it. Yeah. But you know,
and I mean, I think because they creative as well. So I think that of course you're gonna highlight the things that suit the lifestyle you live. But the rich auntie had become a motherfucking put up wife in a heartbeat if they could, right? And like, because I don't think nobody wants to, as a man, I'm not about to sit here and emphasize being single. It's not something to praise. Oh yeah, you know, I'm a bachelor. Like I'm outside. I can do what I want. Nigga, you got to go home to your wife and kids. Nigga, like this lit out. Like that don't even sound right. Like it sounds irresponsible. Now I feel like on the reverse side of it, I'm all for like I feel like living the season you in. If you in your rich auntie season vibes, UTT, you have no children, do you enjoy yourself, make the most of it. I tell all women that don't have kids, do whatever you want to do to be the best version of you and do whatever you want to do for you right now, because the moment you get a man and a child, it's not going to only be about you. And if you made it to XYZ age and it was always about you and you didn't have those responsibilities that you couldn't shake, those unshakable responsibilities, don't rush into that until you're ready, because there's no way around it once they come. You can't unhave your kid once your kid is here to say, oh, I don't want, oh shit, I shouldn't have. It's done now. So be living that rich auntie vibes as much as you want to but I'm not going to sit here and say like it's a better phase than being a fucking wife. I'm not going to say it's a comparison. I think that if that's what you want, be okay with that, live in that, but don't try to be like, oh, y'all can't go outside when y'all want. Y'all niggas got y'all on the string. Y'all husbands, da-da-da-da. It's like you're trying to downplay what you aren't, but the moment you become that, it's going to now become the thing to be. So I don't really follow those trends. Real quick pivot back to the delusional conversation. Another thing I feel like, another reason why I know that it's more easier and more likely for a woman to operate in delusion, because they more so live in fantasy land. And delusion is fantasy. It's literally telling yourself something other than what's presented as reality. As men, the moment reality is presented, we can't unsee it. This is why men don't take their women back for cheating. This is why men, once he realizes a girl don't care about her no more, he just can't be all the way in. This is why if you feel like you don't got his back, once the reality presents itself, it's almost impossible for a man to go against that reality, because logic says this is what it is. Whereas though women operating in a fantasy is like, yeah, it was like that, but maybe it could be like this. And I'm not saying don't be a hopeless optimist, essentially, because I'm not gonna say a hopeless romantic. I'm not gonna say don't be a hopeless optimist, but not to the point where you so delusional that you damn near creating a scenario that just literally does not exist, and all the facts point against that.
So there are some men that take women back after cheating, though.
Yeah, I guess all men don't do it.
But I guess to your point about the reality thing is like they're not being delusional about what happened. No. They actually will be like, again, a lot of women when shit happens, they're gonna tell their friends, tell the public. Men gonna be like,
I'm gonna hold that.
I'm gonna hold that L. We ain't gonna talk about this shit ever again. I'm gonna just cry. I'm gonna cry in my room, in the car. On my way home, I'm gonna move the fuck on. But this is reality, and I'm accepting. We're gonna just act like this never happened. Where women can kind of just distort it.
100%.
Yeah, that'd be the.
And it's like I say, women will put a man on trial for cheating and then show up to the eye of the public as his attorney. Yeah. So you're gonna condemn him for cheating, but then turn around and defend him because he still represents you because you don't plan on leaving, and that's okay. But it just is what it is. You follow what I'm saying? Whereas though, I feel like when men taking women back for cheating, and more times than not, I've seen it be because a man realized in his own efforts that he wasn't doing the best he possibly could. So he takes into account that maybe it is my fault. Even though I feel like cheating is a separate act. Like there's no such thing as cheating back. You can only cheat two. It's not you cheated, so I cheated back. It's you cheated and she cheated too. It's just what it is. But because as men, a man can look at the logistics and the logicalness of it, like, you know what? I wasn't really on my shit. And maybe so most of the time men go back into it trying to prove that they are capable of being the man that the woman actually wanted. But the reverse aspect of it is once they become and start to do that, the women think that that's what got them on their best behavior. So they start to show out more because they think, oh, now you want to be on your shit because I showed my ass. Let me continue to show my ass to keep you on your toes. You follow what I'm saying? Because the fact of the matter is all of that shit is a leverage game, essentially. It's all went with them. Like men, it's so funny, man, because the more security we give them, the more likely we are to settle down. Whereas the more security they receive from us, the more likely they are to start being disrespectful and getting comfortable. And it's like, oh, your woman won't talk to you crazy in a dating phase. She will never, ever be on that type of time because more times than not, she knows not gonna go past that. But the moment she become a wife, she's comfortable, y'all done had ups and downs. She's talking to you however she wants. Whereas though a man might do whatever in the dating phase, do him, text him, but the moment he say, you know what, this is me, I'm locking in, I'm chilling. He's not going to do all of those things that he would have did because he realized that over time he wants to commit to this person. Whereas though it deteriorates and it's like it's a weird cycle, bro. But you know, time always shows that that's typically the pattern. It don't mean that it happens in every situation, but it's so many situations that have identified in that same capacity where it's like the more he showed up to finally settle down, the more it unsettled her. And another thing that I'm gonna say in that capacity too is, man, men, we operate best when we can stand 10 toes down. Women operate best when they on their toes because they need, this is why they wear heels. They need to be on their toes. They feel better.
You good, Ricky? You good?
You know what I'm saying? Because as a man, if a man came and lift you off your feet, you don't feel safe. You feel unsafe. If you sweep a woman off her feet, she feel completely swept up in your arm to feel safe. Oh my God, she's able to lift me. Let her come and lift you up. Oh, put me the fuck down. Why? Because we feel stable and steady when we got 10 toes on the ground to be able to say, I can stand on this. This is my woman. I know she got my back. I know that she gonna do whatever I needed to do when I needed to do it. And she always gonna show up for me. I'm standing 10 toes on that. Whereas though for them, keeping them on their toes keeps them interested. It keeps them curious. It's like the moment you get too far into a routine, they get comfortable and they flat footed. Like, I already know, here go the same side back position in the morning, and there go this, and here go that. So keeping them on their toes don't mean make them feel insecure or unsecure. It just means keeping them curious, keeping them interested, and keeping them feeling like they got heels on, because that's where they operate best. That's when they feel like they're that chick. When they still got to show up and perform, but at the same time, they know that they cool because they still got that stability on the back end.
Boy, good. He wrapped up like four, you know, the 10 toes on the toes, cat feline instincts, wearing heels. She got to stay a bad bitch in the heels. Don't stop wearing the heels, ladies. He did a lot with it. He did a lot. Run it back. That's your back. He did a lot.